Move over Grand Central Market. Los Angeles has a really cool new hip food hall, Maydan Market in the West Adams neighborhood, about 7 miles east of downtown Los Angeles. In this video, I'm gonna show you around the different stalls in here, then we're gonna sample some of the food. All right, let's go inside. And I'm gonna turn the camera around so you can see what I can see. Now, the main entrance is through these really interesting, unique doors right here. They give you some information about how to order, because it's a little bit unique that we'll talk about in just a moment. But before we go inside, let's take a look outside. We've got Compass Rose right here. This is basically their, we'll call it coffee shop, breakfast restaurant, although it's kind of open for all day dining. You'll find we've got matchas, rose matchas, pastries right here. And if you want the Compass breakfast, well, there's the whole detail about what that menu is, and just a really neat place to sit out here too. Okay, so now as we head inside, this is a 10,000 square foot place that has a few different vendors and the anchor Maydan that comes from Washington, D.C. This one is Southeast Asian style barbecue. And take a look at that grill back there. I mean, that looks like that's pretty tasty. All right, we'll sample some of this when we get to the eating section. Yhing is what that stall is called. All right, now over this way, we've got a Mexican spot. This place specializes in Oaxacan Mexican food. And each of these stalls you can order at the counter, or you can also order at the on the phone via the QR code that we'll also talk about when we get to the food section. This one's Lugya'h. We've got Vesti over here. They specialize in pizza and Italian sandwiches. We'll have one of these pizzas in a little bit. The 4 cheese that you can get a whole bunch of different toppings on too. The Maydan restaurant, that's this one in the center. You can also get Mediterranean style wraps from here. You can see they're cooking up fresh here in the center, fire grilled. They've got the pita bread going. And you know what, although this place seems fancy, I think the prices are actually quite reasonable. Okay, before we check out the rest of the inside, I want to show you here in the back, because the back is pretty interesting too. And I don't really know what goes on back here. Maybe they use this for like dinner dining or something like that, but like these whole like Middle Eastern tents and things like that, maybe there's a specialty thing that goes on here. Okay, so clean restrooms, I should point out, because that's always pretty important in LA. That's not always the case. Okay, let's check out this side. This is just kind of like the open seating in the middle. Each seat has a QR code. So when you sit there, you scan that QR code like that, and then that's what you order from. It's also interesting that for a food hall, so many of these stalls have their own counter seats in front of them. So that's cool. This place, Maléna, is a Afro-Mexican style restaurant. So Mexican with Afro flavors. I'll try that in a bit. And then over here, we've got Sook. So this is the wine bar type section. And this shawarma wrap is what we're gonna eat in just a little bit. But you can also see they've got the little kind of market section in the corner. So if you want to pick up some sides, sauces, or drinks, or wine to take home after you're done eating, you totally can. All right, so to order the food here, interesting mechanism. They've got QR codes on the table and you order from your phone to get the food. Some of the food you have to pick up at the vendors. We got this rice with chicken floss, as they call it, from the Southeast Asian vendor. The Curious Princess, how you liking that? It's a good thumbs up right there. We had to pick that up. We got a text. This one I ordered from the Sook wine bar by the market. This is a shawarma wrap with pit beef, and they brought this to our table. It also comes with pickles on the side to drink. I got from the Southeast Asian a Thai tea with pistachio milk. You'd never know. It doesn't say that on the outside. It says it's a happiness capsule. That's what the can says. And then they've got like a thing you can pick up water. We're still waiting for one more dish, but let me go ahead and dive in here to the. You need water. Here's your water, princess. Let me dive into the shawarma wrap right here. Quite tender, flavorful beef. Actually, a lot of taste that I'll go into that right now. Ooh, and a spice that hits you right at the end. Next dish, we had to go pick this up from the vendor from Lugya'h. It's the Oaxacan Mexican food. This is the Memela, which I've never had this before. A lot of dishes I've never had here before. This is a corn base that then has a bean dip on it. It's got some spicy stuff you can put on the side. Ooh, thank you very much. And then coming here, we've got the Pescadillas. We're gonna eat these in the middle in a little bit. I said black. Okay, but let's try this one. Oh, it's got some cheese on it too. Well, the Curious Princess heard cheese. She wants to try the cheese. It's a Mexican type of cheese, so. Cheese Curious Princess approved. So, all right, the Pescadillas. This is from the Afro-Mexican restaurant, Maléna. These are sea bass tacos. So there's some fish inside of this. I don't know. You figure there's some salsa. Maybe it's kind of a dipping salsa. Let's go in for this. Wow, fun deal. And there's the fish. Wow, the fish is right there. You see it? Pretty good flavor too. And because the princess was still a little hungry, we got her a slice of cheese pizza. I guess that's the good part about this ordering system, that you can order from your phone for your table. If you're a little bit hungry, just order another dish. Though we did have to go pick this one up too. Well, overall, pretty tasty. I definitely could come back to this place again, though you do have to kind of like expand your horizons because there's not going to be a lot of chicken tenders and mac and cheese here. If you are coming to Los Angeles, you might want to check out my full Los Angeles travel tips videos or dive into my entire Los Angeles series. You'll find a link to that right here. As usual, I won't say goodbye, fellow explorers, because I'll see you in the next video.